Some people call it faith. Christians call it faith. Some people call it the law of assumption. Some people call it delusion. I call it the law of intentional fra. You have to be willing to look like you're crazy to people. Bring out your pens and paper. So I was talking about how I moved to my own house that I built a few years after hitting rock bottom, and this person asked me for the methodology because I said there's a methodology. While it might sound counterproductive, when you hit rock bottom, you have to allow yourself to hit rock bottom, because the natural human inclination is to fight against it, is to fight against the current. You want to sustain the reality. But unfortunately, when you hit rock bottom, it is proof that you have outgrown this reality. You are no longer a vibrational match for that reality. This is a reality where you're probably depressed. There was a misalignment. Something in your soul did not sit right. You were experiencing humiliation rituals. You are no longer a vibrational match for that reality. Now, do not fight the current. When you refuse to fight the current, rock bottom will inevitably redirect you. Most of the time, if you hit rock bottom, maybe you lose a job. And after you lose this job, you have to pack out of your house. So you have to leave a particular environment. Rock bottom forces you to leave a reality. It's basically a quantum shift. That's what rock bottom does. So you have to allow it to do its thing, and then you let it redirect you. When it starts to redirect you, it will feel like you're dying. But that's just your whole reality crumbling. And then when this happens, there are ways to sustain it. Well, it might not be easy, because I saw somebody saying in the comments that rock bottom is not, it hurts. I know, it sucks. I know. You have to take one aligned step every day, at least for a few seconds. Make one decision that is aligned with the kind of person you want to become. Make one decision that is a vibrational match for the person you want to be in that reality, how you want to feel, who the person is, how they show up, your identity. Identity shifts, quantum leap, quantum shifts, basically. Number 2, fix your frequency. Your frequency is the rate at which you vibrate. The rate at which you vibrate sends out energetic signals into the universe. What are your energetic signals? They are your emotionally charged thoughts. Every emotion has its own frequency. So when you are a vibrational match for a particular reality, you're basically a vibrational match for the emotions you feel in that reality. So having money is what you want, a new reality where you do not have to worry about money or about bills, which is usually something that a lot of us want regardless. You have to become a vibrational match for that reality, a reality that is filled with abundance. Who are you when you're abundant? Who are you when you do not lack? And then you have to be so delusional about that reality. Nobody can tell you nothing. Some people call it faith. Christians call it faith. Some people call it the law of assumption. Some people call it delusion. I call it the law of intentional fra. You have to be willing to look like you're crazy to people around you, because that is how you sustain that reality. Become so entirely delusional about this person that you're becoming that nobody can tell you shit. This is not necessarily going to be an easy process, because your reality literally just died. Your old reality just died. It's going to be a painful process. It's not going to be nice. It's not going to feel good. So I'm not necessarily asking that every single moment of the day you do not allow yourself to ponder on your situation. I'm just saying, give yourself pockets of time where you invest in your future, in a future that is not dictated by whatever reality you are in currently. It's by creating pockets of time, ritual. Create a ritual. Now, while this is the metaphysical aspect, there are other aspects to rock bottom. You can cook your identity from scratch. You can cook your reality from scratch. Keep in mind that your new reality, your identity, is revealed through your patterns. The person you're becoming is revealed through your patterns. Also keep in mind that because you're born in the third world, in a society where survival is the ultimate goal, your expansion cannot be dependent on the validation of the people around you, because they're also born in survival. You must learn to focus on where you are going. Tunnel vision. There's always a liminal space between where you are and where you're going, who you are and who you're becoming. So make sure to fill that liminal space with things that matter. Master yourself. You might be led into isolation. Allow yourself to fill up your isolation with the knowledge of self. Become your friend. Learn yourself. This is basically what alchemy is. It is all encompassing. And that process is going to take you on such a wild ride that you will be shocked by the outcome and the person you become. There's still a lot to break down when it comes to this topic, but this is as much as I can offer TikTok right now. So if you're interested, you can join me on Sit Down Alchemy on YouTube. I will talk about it some more after I have broken it down further. But off the top of my head, this is what I can think of.